Okay, my name is Jiat Chan. I'm the founder of Motorex. We do same-day delivery and we are the office boy agency. Actually, this is an idea that raised by my wife because she's an Indonesian and she saw Gojek. That's it. Only after we involve in the market, we understand that, oh, it's not that simple. The rationale behind is that we saw the strong demand behind this. We think that the market really needs some professional office boy to run their daily errand. Because currently in the market, there are many freelance runners doing this out there. We think that we can do better than them. And our ultimate target is to create an office boy ecosystem in the JB market. Currently, we have about 7 or 8 riders who is running in JB Town every day. And our management team consists of 3 persons. What I like about my team is that, actually it's a long journey. Throughout the 3 years of our business, we have a lot of people come in, a lot of people left. Then those left in our company now, I think that they are really passionate about their job and also they can do their job very well. And this is what we call a professional office boy. I think after 3 years that we have gained about 1,000 customers and our business keep growing. I wouldn't say that we are successful, but I think that we are on the right track. We see the sales amount, but after that, we see the feedback from the customer, their satisfaction, their review on us. I will periodically call into our customer because we are more on the B2B. It's more about the human touch, and I will always contact them and see whether they are satisfied with our things and try to improve from there. Nowadays, we are doing about 100 to 200 jobs per day. Because we are not like those traditional courier company, they only send parcels. Our jobs is more complicated, more customized. Because say for instance, we got help the Regency Hospital to buy blood from the government hospital. We need to know the procedure, how to do that. We need to collect the document, then make the payment, where to queue, things like that. So it's not very valid to just justify from how many parcels we send per day. Instead, how many jobs, because some of the jobs only takes a lot of time. Actually recently we just launched one new program. We call it Office Boy Value Plan. It's still at the soft launch period, which is actually we just launched 2 weeks ago. But immediately after we raise this program, we get a very overwhelming response from our existing client and also new client. I think that's quite exciting also. Because previously we are more on the ad hoc basis. We are on-demand service. So we charge customer one job by one job. But then we realized that actually market have some different demand. Instead of charging one job by one job, they prefer like subscription model by month. So they are like hire us as their office boy and we have backup. Yeah, that's the difference between the previous Motorex and the current Motorex. Oh yeah, by the way, with the value plan, of course, the per job price will be much lower than the on-demand one. So yeah, actually we are creating a new market. I don't know. Honestly speaking, I don't know. But I guess I'll be running some other business. I think I'm not an office person that can sit in the office and do the daily routine job. I always try to create something and I like to work for myself. Of course, with our new program, other than the Office Boy Value Plan that I just mentioned, we have also just launched the Motorex Plus, which is van delivery service. Because we have got a lot of inquiry from our customer, they ask for sending bigger parcel, deliver the daily stocks. So for next year, I actually think that our sales can grow a few times more. Basically, we start from more on the digital marketing side. Because JB, this market, I think that quite a lot of entrepreneurs at our age, they like to go online, they like to see information online, especially on Facebook. JB is quite boring market lah. Our popular social media, not that much. So actually, we do some advertisement on at one of the very famous Facebook page, and we got a very big response from there. Yeah, that's how we started. And from there, I think we easily get the first 100 customers. I think it's the method you handle people. I think for the logistic market, it's more about people. Of course, technology is one thing. Technology helps us to improve. But technology is something that I think can easier solve. But human itself, because our business model is not only about tech cannot solve everything. It's more about the physical sending, human's attitude, human's error and all that. I think is that you need to have a good system. You need to have a good guideline for your staff to do the things correctly. I think the good news from here is that means that there's a demand in this market. So that's why a lot of competitors come in. I think it's no secret that logistics is something very popular now, that a lot of people would like to come in the market and share the market share. Then for Motorex, right, I think one thing makes us different is that our operation model. So basically we are more applied on the economics of scale in the local market. So compared to other crowdsourcing and all that, I think we are a bit different. We are more like in the middle of the traditional or the new startup. Yeah, we are a combination of both. We use the in-house staff, which I have more confident about instead of crowdsourcing. As compared to like Uber and all this, I think crowdsourcing can work very well there because the job itself is more simple, more direct. You're just sending a person to the destination. But for the office boy, right, actually you need some, not very professional, but you need some knowledge in it. And to make the things right, you need some experience also. I think that I have more confidence in the in-house worker rather than outsourced one. I think, of course, e-commerce is growing, parcel delivery where we're getting more and more. But personally, I feel that in JB market, it's not so strong yet. So if you want to purely rely on this, the demand might not be enough. Actually, it's quite tedious for the corporate to source for the right person. I think that it's not a secret for everyone anymore. We are thinking that since we have recruited those quality office boy, quality runner, why not we just step into the market, which doesn't incur more human resource, and we can do it with our existing resource. So it's like integrating in our human resource. I think basically it's just like what I said just now. I always think that this is about the demand and supply. If there's something that the market is hungrily, thirstily need it, that means that if you can successfully supply it, then there's a market there. Then actually for our industry, I think it's more economies of scale. I can get 100 customers, but probably that's not enough. So actually that's one of the reasons that we want to raise funds to accelerate the process to have probably 10 times or 100 times of customers to achieve the economies of scale, and that's how we can achieve the profit. Now we are just soft launching the Motorex Plus, the van delivery, and also the office boy plan. Actually, one of the reasons we do soft launch is because of not so much capital, so we can do it in a very small scale. That's the first step of our expansion plan. So after this is successful, actually we are sort of like quite convinced ourselves already this is something going to happen. Yeah, we will do this first stage. And other than that, of course, we want to expand to other big cities in Malaysia, because actually you just copy the model and paste there. Of course, there might be some difference, especially like the geographically difference, but I think we can cope quite well about that. Actually, somehow I feel that my existing customer, they're still quite friendly. I really appreciate that because we do some mistakes throughout these 3 years. I think in this market, in this Malaysia market, I say that the customer is relatively easy to fulfill as compared to other more advanced markets. But of course, we need to bear in mind that the market is changing very fast. Every time we learn about the mistake, of course, we need to learn and we need to improve. Just now, Pong asked about the question, what is the biggest threat for our industry? I say it's human. Actually, throughout the 3 years, we add a lot of regulation and discipline things to our staff to make sure that our service quality can improve along the time. Hi everyone, this is Jiat Chan from Motorex. We are started in JB for 3 years and we do same-day delivery and office boy service for all the corporate. We provide a one-stop solution for all your logistic issues like deliver stocks, deliver documents, collect check, go to endorse document at the government sector and all that. Now we have a team of 7 to 8 runners and also a management team of 3 persons. Ultimate target is to build the office boy ecosystem in JB because we want to fulfill the needs of all the corporate in this market. And our vision is that hopefully in the future, no corporate is needed to hire their own logistic and delivery man anymore, because Motorex can do all of that for you.